So welcome to your morning full body workout and stretch. It's going to be about 15 minutes and we're going to work from the toes all the way up to the head and do a little bit of cardiovascular work at the end. So without further ado, let's begin with your ankles. Starting ankle circles, standing on one leg. And let's go slow and fast here. Slow movements are often harder to control. Really get those ankles warmed up and don't forget the toes. Keep the toes moving with it as well, curling and lifting. Both directions. Good, and switch to the other leg. Circling those ankles. Waking the ankles up. Waking up the toes. These are going to take every single step you'll ever take in your life, these feet and ankles of yours. So let's get them nice, good blood supply warmed up. Both directions. Okay, we're already starting to work the balance here, so the hips are also starting to warm up, so are the knees. Let's continue with the balance now. Swinging the leg back and forth. And as you're doing this, you're trying to throw yourself off balance. And we want to improve our balance. We don't want to keep ourselves in a very stable position, because ultimately, when we want to balance well, it's about not falling over. And we never fall over from a stable place. So try and destabilize yourself. Really throw yourself off balance. Force your body to have to compensate. This will really warm up your hips. Other leg. If there's any pain, stop. Work it back. Find a range that you can do that isn't painful so that your body is not complaining while doing the movements. But a stretch is okay, a little bit of pressure is okay, but if the pain is gradually increasing during any of the movements we're going to do, that's your body saying, hey, I need to stop, we need to do something else. So listen to it, respect it, don't push through, there's no need. Okay, back to the other leg now, side to side swings. These ones challenge your feet in a very different way. Rather than the front and the back of the feet, we're challenging your arches now. And the muscles on the outside of the hips, really important for our balance. And switch legs. Swinging side to side. Really get that swing. Really force your body to have to compensate for the balance there. Excellent. Okay, so hips are probably feeling a little bit warm now, feet are starting to warm up. Let's work the knees. So starting with just a few bend and straighten, then you're going to bring your heel towards your buttock, engaging the hamstrings. This can cramp sometimes, so if it starts to cramp, make sure you don't hold it, but straighten your leg quickly. Okay, now let's go into some squats. So wide legs. Position your feet however you're comfortable, doesn't really matter, but try to avoid your knees dropping inwards as you go down. We want to see your knees tracking over the center of your feet. And as you come up, try pushing your knees outwards. As you do that, it engages the buttock muscles much more. We're going to do 10 of these. So down, push your knees out as you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Hopefully feeling a little bit warmed up now. Still got a few more leg exercises to go. The next one is the lunge. Now, if you've got knee pain, take it easy on the lunges. The easy version of the lunge is to step back as opposed to stepping forwards. So whichever works well for you, do the one that's easiest if your knees are uncomfortable. Otherwise, let's do the forward lunge. In the forward lunge, what you want to try and do is again stop your knee from dropping inwards. We want to see the knee tracking nicely over the center of the feet. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, go as wide as you want, 4, and the wider you go, the harder it is, 5, 5, 6, 6. Do it according to your body. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last ones, 10 and 10. Fantastic, good. So hands on your hips now, just ease them off. A few hip circles. And then we're going to move to your spine. Hopefully your legs are feeling nice and warmed up now. Next movement in your spine is a roll down. So tuck your chin. No need to push this either. Take it easy. And bend your knees as you go down. Don't try and be a hero keeping your knees straight unless you're okay with that. Most people, it's much more comfortable. Slight bend in the knees. Going down. Rolling back up again in the opposite way. And going down. Do this 5 times. Rolling back up. And the last couple, we're going to raise our arms above the head. So start to bring your arms above your head now. And rolling down. Arms above. Getting those shoulders starting to be involved. Last one. Really nice overhead reach. Excellent. Coming into rotation now. Holding your arms relaxed by your sides. Throwing them around your body. Looking over your shoulder as you go to warm up the neck too. And get your whole body involved in this. There's no need to limit it just to your spine. Let your hips move with it. Reaching round. Okay. Now we're going to widen the legs. And you're going to reach with your right hand towards your left foot. And then left hand comes up, goes down to the right foot. Right hand comes up, goes down to the left foot. Left hand comes up and goes down to the right foot. Right hand comes up, goes down to the left foot. So you can feel this kind of cross body movement. Requires a little bit of brain power to work this one out as well. A little bit like rubbing your belly and tapping your head. But it's really good for rotation and flexion in the spine. A couple more. Good. Last one. Here we go. Last reach. Good. Now coming back to standing, slightly wide legs. We're going to look at side bending. Now the idea with this is we're reaching up. We're not trying to reach too far over. And if you feel pressure or discomfort on the side you're bending towards, you want to ease off. That's your joints coming to their end range. There's no point in pushing it. You want to feel stretch on the same side that you're reaching up. So find that stretch. Ease off any pressure on the opposite side. Reaching overhead. A little bit of rotation is quite nice in this one too. Doesn't have to be a pure side bend. And we're going to do 10 on each side. This is number 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, and 10. 10, excellent. So you should be starting to feel quite warm now. Body's getting ready to move the shoulders. Starting with really big circles with the shoulders. Start with nice big circles. Shoulders getting moving. And placing the arms on top of the shoulders now. Really working with your arms touching the top of your shoulders. Again, if it's uncomfortable for you, you can reach for the chest instead, that's fine. If it's too much to reach for the shoulders, just adjust according to what your body is capable of at the moment. And this should be starting to really feel it in the shoulder blades now, and that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for those shoulder blades to start really warming up. That's what holding onto the shoulders do, is it focuses the movement to your shoulder blades rather than the joints up here. Another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now arms out. Little circles here with your arms. And we're trying to get those kind of really small circles, working our way down, spiraling down into really small circles. And when we're just shaking like this with our arms out, I know it doesn't look the most normal, but you will start to feel it quite quickly, really sucking into the muscles in the shoulder joint itself. It really forces your stabilizing muscles, which we need to hold our shoulder joints together to really support the joints. Really working the small muscles. Often weightlifters miss these kind of stabilizing muscles, instead focusing on the big ones. But we need these for all our lifting tasks. Another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, really starting to burn there in the shoulders. That's good. We want that blood supply. We want to start getting that strength in the shoulders as well. Hands and wrists now, opening out, curling down. So we're looking for this. Real curling of the fingers, really get those fingers involved. And now spreading, really opening, spreading as far as you can, getting those fingers working. Muscles in between the fingers here. That's what happens when we really spread the fingers. Good, okay, we're going to finish with the neck before we get our heart rates up. Really just easing the neck down and finding a stretch on the opposite side. We're looking for a stretch in here. Any compression on the side you're bending towards, ease off. You want to try and adjust the movement so you're not feeling compression. Some people that's really hard to find, so if that's the case for you, just back off, do something else, that's fine. But we want to look for that stretch on the way, on the bending away, the side we're moving away from. Excellent. Good, and then as we look up, you want to close your jaw, push the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and that engages the muscles in the front of the throat here, which are often really tight. And often when we look up, we have our mouth open, and it doesn't create any tension in those muscles at all. So bring your mouth closed, push the tongue to the roof of your mouth, and gently looking up. We'll do this a couple of times. You don't want to feel too much pressure on the back of your neck as you do this. Again, that's your joints coming into closed positions, so don't push it. Look for a stretch at the front. 2, do 5, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Okay, so body should feel quite nice and warmed up now. Let's get your heart rate up. So we're going to start with high knees. Really nice high knees here. And then reaching with the arms as well. And we're going to do this for a little bit longer, really get that heart rate up. Okay. Keep going. Don't stop. Another 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, high knees, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, fast for these last 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good. Heart rate's up, breathing rate's up. That's what we're looking for. Deep breaths now. Really get that oxygen back into your body. Really breathing nice and deep. Expanding the lungs, expanding the ribs. If you can breathe in through your nose, that even is better for the expansion. Good, and we're going to finish with the last few seconds that we have with a plank for 30 seconds. So getting yourself into a plank position. Try not to arch up too much. Try not to dip down too much either. Looking for that solid mid-ground, engaged in the abdominal muscles and the belly here. And we're going to go for another 10 seconds. Well, no, let's go for 20, why not? Easy version, if you're finding this too hard, come onto your knees. Absolutely fine, it's not cheating at all, just is a progression. So, I've lost count, so we're going to go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, really good for your core this, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So that's your 15-minute morning warm-up. A little bit of strength work in there too. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back for more next time.